Hello, NathanGDavis here again. Today I'm going to show you something I like to call number theory. I hope you like it. Here we go. So, my mom owns a bakery and I work as the delivery guy. I drive all the cakes and cookies to all the different stores that we deliver to. So I'm on the road for a good part of the day, every day. And I see a lot of numbers while I'm out there on the road. Like license plate numbers, gas prices always changing. I see a lot of house numbers. When I'm doing the work stuff, I see prices, check numbers, invoice numbers, and so I see numbers all the time. And basically, the day that this started, I was noticing 3 and 5, just a little bit more than all the other numbers. And I noticed them everywhere. You know, gas prices, invoice numbers, check numbers, license plates. I saw them everywhere. 3 and 5. 5 and 3. And about like the 20th time of seeing this, I was just like, good Lord, God, are you trying to show me something here? What significance is there behind 3 and 5? So I thought about them, and I looked and I was like, okay, 3 plus 5 is 8. Pretty cool. And 3 times 5 is 15. Huh, well how about that? My birthday is August 15th, 8/15. Huh. So I thought that was pretty neat. And I took it a step further. Let's bring it on over to the piano. Here we are. So, I hope you'll check out my piano videos because they make the piano make a lot more sense and they're really fun. So, anyway, you got middle C. It's one to the left of the 2 black keys in the middle of the board. You got these 5 fingers here. So you play middle C and these first 5 notes of that C major scale. Now if you add the 3rd and the 5th note on top of the middle C, get yourself a major chord. And it's a very, very important concept to know. Adding the 3rd and the 5th note on top of the bottom. So, yeah, major chord right there. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 notes. Yeah, from C to shining C. 8 notes in a 1-octave scale. So, 8 minus your 5 fingers is 3. So you'll play 1, 2, 3, and then skip the thumb under and finish out the rest of the notes with all 5 of your fingers. So there's 3 and then 5. Alright, and if you want to get real good, you got to practice playing 2 octaves from this C to this C, continuing on to the next C. Alright, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 notes. 8 notes in a 1-octave scale, 15 notes in a 2-octave scale. So, wow. How about that? So, I've showed you 3 and 5, and 8 and 15, and how they show up in music. Now, let's look at 8 and 15. Alright, 8 plus 15 is 23. And 8 times 15 is 120. Alright, let's take a look back at that keyboard. So as I turn on the board, the first thing I notice is that the tempo is automatically set to 120 beats per minute. So, 2 beats a second. Pretty neat. So 8 times 15 is 120, and then we see the black keys running groups of 2s and 3s. 2 and 3. And you remember that major chord I showed you earlier? Let's look at the notes that are skipped in between here. There's 3 notes here and 2 notes there. Wow. So 3 and 2, 2 and 3, 120 beats per minute. Oh yeah, no, there was one other thing I was going to show you. It's popular to use an octave and a 5th in music as a chord. So that's 1, 5, 8. 1, 5, 8, 8, 15. There it is. Now I'm going to show you a couple other things I noticed that aren't necessarily music related, but the pattern shows up nonetheless. Oxygen is the 8th element in the periodic table of elements. And O is the 15th letter of the alphabet. Boom. How about that? Alright, and arguably the most important molecule in life would have to be H2O, water. And H is the 8th letter of the alphabet, and it's the 15th. And now the last thing is look at a pool table. How many balls are there in a game of pool? And do any of the balls stand apart from the rest? I'll tell you right now, there's 15 balls, and the 8th one is the only black one. Alright, and lest I forget about one of the coolest ones, the uppercase cursive E. It looks like a backwards 3, and E just happens to be the 5th letter of the alphabet. So that works out perfectly. Isn't that neat? I thought it was pretty cool. And it goes deeper and deeper. I don't know how many more videos I'll do, but look for more. Alright, thank you. Bye.